The longer it holds, the worse it gets. Come on, come on, come on. So one win so far, guys, with SNYR. That's not bad to start the morning. Not much, like I said, in the size. This one is holding, guys. I think it's going to be crazy here. When I got in, it was really thin. Holding the price, holding the price. Come on, come on. There's 385, guys. 15% on SNYR. SNVR, I meant. SNVR. Your ultimate target was 78. Remember that. Your ultimate
It is
target.
Y, Raj.
Say that again.
It is Y. It's not V, it's Y.
Oh, SNYR. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm going to... This is stupid here. Oh. It was almost there at 175. Come on. Need that down, 168.
J&J, Johnson & Johnson shares now just off the lows now, 150.80. Following their earnings report, J&J.
So 178. Come on, 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 come on. Start doing it. Come on. Come on. Die. Die all the way to 160. Want to make it really nice 2 for 2.
Amplify Energy and Juniper Capital announced amendment to merger agreement. Amplify Energy said Juniper to contribute additional $10 million to reduce net debt. To issue 26 point, Amplify to issue 26.7 million shares to Juniper, assume $133 million in debt. That's out from Michael Poppy Yankee, BMPY.
Doesn't want to die, this crap. MURA goes only to 176. It's okay. I'll play you a little bit higher. Made my average a little bit better. Let's hope it drops here. 40 seconds. First 40 seconds when they drop it, it's always challenging. By the way, I've taken enough profit and I'm just like down to a couple hundred shares on SNYR. It does look like a little gangster here. Areas, this is like a huge gap fill to 350 on MURA. That is Mura, still breaking. News is just a price target. That's the news. $6 price target.
I mean, on that.
There's 369, guys.
News is, yep.
So that's 17% now. At least one win is clear. Now it's time to add.
The 220 side or run?
212s is good. 212s is good.
Coming up at 8:30, the New York Empire State Manufacturing Index for April minus 12.8 is the consensus. The import price index and export price index month over month for March plus 0.1% expected. That's coming up in less than 2 minutes now at 8:30 Eastern time.
Added to head.
Yeah, I kind of knew the pattern. The way they're holding the gap fill is huge. Then the last add is going to be around 238 now. Of course, you can do add and cut in between. Right now, they haven't dropped on the candle, but only 3-4 cents. When they drop back under $2, you want to cut your size. If they don't, you just add. That's a huge gap fill. Now, drop can be 193 here. All right. Drop can be 193. So this was really good. SNYR. Now we're in a little difficult situation. Now the drop is only to 197, 198. That will still give us a good cut.
Empire State Manufacturing Index minus 8.1 versus minus 12.8 expected.
Now it's ever so 201 is the only thing that we're gonna get, guys. 201.
It's 100% up now.
Mm-hmm.
S&P futures getting a small pop here following the 8:30 data.
Yeah, they were going to hold this. They moved the moving average clearly to 205.
TNMG, TNL Mediagene, and Peacom forged strategic alliance to accelerate content, commerce, and reshape Taiwan's retail media.
Okay, I'm gonna add half of my size in here to get a cut. Come on. Oh no. Did not get an ad.
GLMD, Galmed unveils novel pharmacodynamic blood markers for Aramco, most clinically advanced SCD1 inhibitor. That's Golf Lima Michael Delta, GLMD.
HOTH. HOTH. Went up, nothing there. They have one more pike here. Come on, drop it. But we're going to be always playing behind 8 balls on this one now. I did not add that 221, would have had a 207 average. Would have had doesn't mean anything.
OSI Systems announcing
DRMA. DRMA.
SRPT, Sarepta Therapeutics, announcing pipeline progress for multiple limb-girdle muscular dystrophy program.
Yeah, this would have cut my size nicely, but phew, I couldn't. Anyway, guys, wherever you added, if you have a better average, make sure you take a couple of cents loss, but make sure that you cut it. Cut it at your size. I did not add that, otherwise I would have been in a perfect place at 207 or 208.
DRMA, Dermata Therapeutics, announcing results from phase 3 trial of Zingari. That's from a filing. Delta Romeo Michael Alpha, DRMA.
Yeah, this has more games than we think. The dips are very little. 10 cents is still 11 cents, but the moves are like almost 20 cents, 18 to 20 cents. We just need a one nice place to bail out so we can play this later.
News is like so average. They're just planning
Very
to
average.
explore the
$6 price
strategy.
target. It already reached $2.
Or CCEL.
But the $6 price tag is the old news, Raj, like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, and then says will discontinue all clinical development of. That's the bad news.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. So this is where I would have lost very little. I'm down 2% only. There we go. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna take a 2% loss, guys. Here.
BYU, Nubaru announcing strategic corporate update focused on defense and security, advanced
Cut
technology.
my size. My average is 203, so I cut 207, 206. I think 206 is what I got. 3 cents loss. I would have added 220. I would have been in no issues at all. But now I gotta cut it at 190 to compensate for that. Hoth just went up and down. DRMA, no big deal. This is coming down probably. Right now, this is coming down. Yeah, this is coming down to 180. This is coming down. Mura is coming down to 180, guys. That's an uncoordinated sell. Or is it? Yeah, it is uncoordinated sell. Trouble, huh? Trouble in the morning. No news, Piker. Should come down. We have not seen RSI at 45. It should happen.
EIA, reverse stock split.
SBEV. I haven't even checked that. SBEV. So it's at 203 now, guys. If you have a 2 average, you should cut it. SBEV looks done as well. The best entry area is 260, 265, 270 on SBEV. I was not around. I would have done 240, right? Yep, I would have done 240. So, like I said, I have 203 average and about 6,900 shares right now on what? So the other one obviously paid us 17%, but I have a 203 average. I have not added. I've basically cut at 206 for 3 cents loss. Hopefully the gap fill game is not on.
There's a huge gap fill. That's the
Yeah, and I saw that and I thought that 190 would be good. But once we got in, I guess we can bail out here and then come back in the market hours. But not wise enough to do that. I thought it would do 191, 188. and that would get us out of the wood. Should do 191, 188. Why did SBEV ran yesterday? Earnings, I suppose. Yeah, this Mura has a lot of gap, guys. If you want to chill out, if you have anywhere near your average and don't take any losses, we can play this all day. We'll be able to play this all day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
It's holding, it's holding. One drop and let's bail out. All right, guys?
Yep.
One drop and we bail out. There you go, 1%. Okay, guys, I am in 2% in money, all right? I am out. 2% in money, so I basically lost 3 cents, I gained 3 cents. I am all out. I will wait for it, the market time. So this was the way that held. I feel like they will do 189. I said that a few minutes ago, right? 189. Why is my chart not printing here? So I am all out on MURA without losing a dime. But we'll play this. I think if we can wait for 191, 191 should happen. But I'm all out. So only win I have had so far was this morning. Basically it was $800 or whatever that was. SNYR was my only win. Had I added 220, 212 to 190, would have done me 10% on a pretty hefty size. I think that was the mistake I made, was not adding 220. I missed it by 1 cent, and then after that I just didn't look it up. But this particular fall is going to be around 191 to 189. But I am out. I just wanted to get my chance and then just wanted to get out. I had a 203 average, guys. 6,900 shares.
About that.
And obviously the rest of the room is so quiet, they don't discuss anything.
I just got out.
That's a good idea, I think. We didn't lose anything, right? Added, made your size, made your average.
1 cent.
1 cent. That's good. This would be a game with the volume altogether. We'll get it. They will rise from even dead. They will rise even from dead. Don't worry, even if we see this at 170, we're not going to worry about it. We'll have a game a little bit later. So all good. Just one play that we have won, which was almost 16%. That was really nice, but the size wasn't that good. This one I had a good size. I could have made about 4 or 5 cents, but anyway. Slow pre-market. DRMA came. I guess in between this whole thing, I missed out on SBEV. I would have tackled that one. There's a lot of gap to fill on Mura. So let it finish it off. Let it do some ranges. 220 to 198 is not a range anymore, especially when it's up 100%. And volume is up 31 million. We'll let it run. Guys who are joining us on social media, so far a good recap. Just one play, this SNVR. I keep saying JNVR. SNVR got in at around 450, sold it all around 375. That was the target. This was a target between. So I was able to take 190 to 178. So that wasn't too bad. So I haven't really lost anything on Mura. but I did go ahead and lose about 3 cents right here. And then finally I took it at 2, so that I made 3 cents, 203 average. So I'm kind of flat on it, maybe a couple $100 in plus. Hopefully nobody's disappointed in getting out of Mura, right?
Nope.
No, not now.
Yeah, no, we'll play. I mean, we're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some when we bail out, but our instinct and our pattern from right area, if it wasn't gonna drop from 188 to 160 or 190 to 160, it was always looking for a gap fill at this point. So our priority became a bailout rather than make money. Let's look at it and explain it to you live if you guys are watching. Look at this gap fill. So this was 188. So this is where I first shorted it. Right there. If you guys see this on the screen, I know it's delayed. For most of you guys, it's delayed, right? So it's right at 188, I believe, right there. Right there, a little bit lower. So that's the area right there, 188. You can zoom in and you can see it. So if it wasn't going to drop from there to 154, obviously from here, it's a gap fill is at 374. Then you look at 1 hour, look at that. Same thing. Maybe the last battle is at 211, 212. Right there, 211, 212. It's a very weak area, extremely weak area. Extremely weak, and then there is 285, and then of course the big one is at 360. So it's being pumped. The news is average. Look at that, 196, 191, 188. Probably 188 is possible right here. But it would be play all day, so we don't have to worry about it right now. We'll get lots of plays, guys. We'll get lots of plays. I wish I had better size on what do you call
NYR.
yeah, SNYR. I wish I had a better size. I'm not worried about this one falling down or whatnot. So this morning, this is all I have to show for, guys. That's all. That's all I have to show for. So yesterday you guys saw the video recap from yesterday's trade. Only loss I had was that long, guys. That was the only loss I had. I don't know how you guys came up with 2 or 3 losses, but only loss. AKS, how many losses you had? 3. You said 3 and 1 or 3 and 2, right?
Only one. Yeah, that's the long. Yeah.
That long.
Yeah, it was the XAGE.
Yeah, XAG. That was the
That's the
only
only
loss that I
They
know.
lost.
But some people in the room had like 3 losses, and I'm like surprised. see, here we go. There's the recap from yesterday. It was brilliant day, guys. So this was ARTL. We started, we built our position, got up to the 137 area. This is where we went heavy, full size, and then it dropped us to 120s, whatever. Then we loaded 129, and of course, it's 31%, but that's not what we made. We made about 17-18% right here. This is where we made most of our money. So it was about 17%, and this was about 13%. Then you look at this BCTX. BCTX was my swing long, so this one doesn't even count actually. But look at this one, guys. This was, I just did this on the side. BULL. These are not official, the last two. BULL, so you're not gonna see these on the trackers. The bull and this BCTX, you're not gonna see in the trackers. Okay, just to be clear, this is not in the tracker. But I did nice longs here. One, and another one, sold it all, had no more size left, so I decided a little bit more. It was looking pretty strong. Then a couple I got here, added a little bit more, got out, but these are like $6. This one is also like from 68 to 79. That's like almost 17%. This was the most, probably about, started at 26% and finished it off at 36%. And then this one, right, exactly at 60, and finished it at 72, majority of it, and then finished it off whatever remaining size was at 66. That was pretty solid, this bull. But now back to official play. So this was the CANF, was an official play. Straight up, straight down. It just fell all the way to $1.25 from $2.15 entry. FATN, a new stock, we eventually played it, but got in, had to work a little bit over time, over areas or whatever. Then this is a size cut, but the profit is right here, 17% profit. Once established, half a size, 17% profit. That's what that is. Now MB was very similar with FATN. We got in, made our 15%, got in, made another 10, 15%, 25% done. It was pretty sweet. MB. Now look at STAK. Actually, I missed a play on this particular chart, but the official chart I did not. So there was an entry right here, and immediately within 10 seconds got paid like 17% right there. Immediately from 220 to 188 or 184 in one shot. It actually went way down. It went to 165. But I already had a limit order, so 188 from 220 or whatever, 225, 230. So that was like almost 17%. Then when it came up to 210 plus right here, added, and this also was a pretty big one. Volume was fading right here. We chased it again. So the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. These were clean right here. Then we had to work our way up. So you work your way up, cut your size. So this is not really a profit. Again, you work your way up, cut your size. So this is a size cut, but the profit from here to here is tremendous. So you have like 240 and you have 190. So your size, which is in balance at this point, that is tremendous, 240 to 190. Then this was a quick one, in and out, 235 to 207 or something like that. So this was okay, but again, entry, not really a profit, size cut. But then this was again a bailout as well. There was a remaining size here, add more, so your average is still only 252 something, and then when it fell to like 238, you just get out. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ultimately the 5 times it was really, really good. 5 times STAK was good, and the rest of the time it just made your average. I know some of you guys in the room, I saw that you guys took it from $2.50 to $2, which is brilliant. Then we have TX twice the nice. Thank you. So this was 10% and then 10%, whatever. XAG, this is the one that we took a stop loss, guys. And that's it. That was the only stop loss we had. That was the only stop loss we had the entire day. I got my average to 225. Oh, sorry, 0.25, and then bailed out at 0.24, and then stopped out completely at 0.20 for remaining size. I don't think we're gonna get any more plays. We could have been a little more patient and would have taken 190 on this one. It's okay. Looks weak now. I knew the RSI was going to do 45 based on the pattern, and now it's looking so weak, really weak. From here it can fall apart. Remember, 190 is the gap fill. From there is the gap fill, right? Once it falls below 190, it can go down pretty sharp.
MSGM.
Pretty coordinated. What's the news? Private placement offering of 2.5 million with certain institutions. Okay, so it's an investment. It's a long.
2.5 million.
I don't know what price are they being offered 2.5 million. If you guys can make sense of that, it's a long. MSGM on a pattern. If you want to short it, it's at 150, 155, and best is 186. No, best is 161. So short at 161. For now, it's actually a long, depending on what price this 2.5 million private placement is taking place. If you are fast enough, to tell me that, I can tell you it's a clear long or not. That's just a fair value gap, just so you know. But if you're not going to do your research, I'll leave it up to you guys.
$1.10.
$1.10
And
is the
warrants at
investment.
$1.09.
Okay, then it is a long for sure. It is
109.
a long for sure. Private placement $1.10. That is a long. This is going to survive. %. It's going down 102. It is a long. Why is it going down so much? Do I jump in?
Wow.
Yeah, it's selling like. Let's go long.
Get in, right?
Yeah, I just got in. $1.10, you guys, sure, right? I'm depending on you guys.
109, I see it.
Say that again.
109, I see it.
109, okay. So we stop out at 86 and goes over 110, we take profit. The moving average is 108. It's all sell.
86 stop. Watch.
It's all sell. No, we'll do 82 stop. We'll buy a little bit more. We'll buy a little bit more. This is going in red, but this is a good news, man. I just got in a little bit more. Now it's a stop. Don't fucking go in red now. Come on, reclaim it all. Go back 115. I put in 12,600 shares. Average is 91. Either I lose $1,000, whatever I made this morning, or I go home nicely at 115, 117, 120. It looks extremely weak. Wise thing to, in me tells me get out at 98 and 102. If it gives me that, it would give me the 110. Oh no, come on.
I think this 2%, 3% would not go up now.
I know. Let's see. Sometimes remember we get in and when the market opens, these things tend to do really good. I've seen private investment moves come in into when the market opens. So it's good. Actually, our average is good. 91 is not bad.
They're offering for $1.09 for 2.5 million.
Right. Private placement.
Private placement, yeah.
Yeah. Now we're in shit. Now we are in shit. Deep shit.
EVA Javelin program achieves 20% reduction in use of low-value oncology regimens. That's Echo Victor Hotel, EVH.
This is freaking in red now.
We can bail out at 91. 91 should happen here. They should pick it up after their million shares or whatever.
Results from a study KO943 demonstrating
We'll get out, guys. We can get out. 91, 92. We can get out. And LSP. 12%, never mind. Yeah, very surprising. 110, that's a good news.
An article here how Elon Musk stopped loving cars and left Tesla in the lurch. That's TSLA. That's circulating now by traders.
Okay, let's get rid of MSGM, guys. Another one that usually you are in the right place, the right time. Guys, time to bail out on MSGM. Hits 90 plus.
Starting at $299. That's November Victor Delta Alpha. NVDA.
So right now I'm 0.07% out of place, 0.43%. Just one more move and I'm selling. Okay, I'm flat. Another one didn't work out, guys. It'd be sad if it runs from here. If it crosses 1, it'd be sad. Because we worked really hard on this one to pick it up at the very bottom.
Yeah, I'd say it's way too bottom. Should do at least 55.
Yeah. Nvidia is back at 110.
J&J, Johnson & Johnson executive says expects approval of Caplyta later this year.
Guys, SNYR, we have locate, so we're gonna be okay.
Conference call, that's J&J.
Where's Mura? Mura keeps going between 217 and 2. But I think Mura we can get it in the market time. Mura we can get it in market time.
Raj, I missed what locate you said we should get.
SNYR. You should
Okay.
get locates on SNYR. Because you guys didn't trade it. I traded it, so I have it.
Regenerative medicine advanced therapy designation for LY-L314.
I have just like 100 shares or whatever. 100 shares, that would be fine. This Mura, we could have actually done 10%.
J&J,
218, 198, probably 198 will happen.
executive says expects some modest short-term revenue disruption in surgery business of about $250 million over the next 2 years.
2 million is a lot for this MSGM. You know, MSGM market cap on MSGM is 2.8 million. So when somebody comes up, why did it not move? It's a guess. Because the market cap is 2.8 million. And what exactly they came up with? 2.5 million, right? At $1.10.
2.5 million. Yep.
So that means the company doubled their valuation. So why? It's one of those things you read everything perfectly aligned and then you don't get it, you know? So slow morning today. Again, it's at 90, so you guys can bail out. It will do 92, 93, I think 96. 96 is legit. Once probably the news goes out that, hey, that they just doubled their valuation. 96, if you guys have not bailed out, you can hold it. 96, 97. Should do it. I mean, how far are they going to go with their private placement? Private placement is basically an investment. Most of the time, private placement of that magnitude, when your company's value is 2.5 million, 2.8 million, and somebody invests $2.5, it should be like rock solid. There's 198 on Mura. That would have been 10%. Again, we'll get that play. We will get play out of Mura, and we'll make our 10 to 15% easy, without a doubt. SNVR was our only star of the day. We got in too early on Mura, but we got in perfect area too, and we tried to make our average, guys. And there's only so much we can do. I did 198 in 220. I'm still at $828 for this free market. I lost $2 on MSGM. Crazy, right? Crazy. Guys, it's almost going to be 9:10, and we'll have to switch our live trading off, take a break for about 20 minutes and come back at market time. I think I've already done my recap. Again, thank you for joining live. Only play so far, SNYR. That was the only one that made us win. I'm going to try to look for SNYR right around 5:30 area. When the market opens. If it has a pike that far, it's absolute short. So for now, I'm going to cancel all that. When the market happens, we'll see. I'll see you guys later from the live channel. I will take a break, guys.